Here's my first game review. It's over Super Star Soldier for the PC Engine. Here's the cover of the case, and here is the hue card. Looks like a regular PC Engine card, of course. And here's the title screen. We've got a few different game modes in this. There's a normal mode, which is like any other game, single player, you know. Then you've got a 2-minute mode and a 5-minute mode, which is made for basically like time attack or score attack. People use those modes to compete with each other. You get all kinds of different weapons in this. You just pick them up as you see them. Like you pick up those red circles, and they increase your basic gun, which eventually turns into covers like a big X-shaped area, and that's my favorite gun. Now, and then you pick up the blue ones, and you get this blue gun that shoots the big big blue circles. You can pick up missiles, of course. Missiles are generally the most popular add-on. You can only have one extra item other than your main weapon. One's missiles, and the other is a set of these orbs that you can keep either to the left and right of you or the top and bottom of you, and they absorb bullets that come in. But most people like the missiles because they are homing and they just go shoot whatever. Especially once you get the second level of the missiles, they go a lot faster. And as you can see, there's all kinds of different weapons you can pick up here. Once you're maxed out on your weapon, if you pick up one of those balls that's the same color, like right here, if I were to pick up that red one, it would kill everything that's on the screen, or if there's a boss there, and just do a lot of damage. And some of these you can keep shooting like that, and they'll stay on the screen, and so that way you can kind of hold it for when you want to do the explosion like that, or eventually it'll start flashing and you can't shoot it anymore. But no matter what weapon you have, if you pick up the flashing one, it'll kill everything that's on the screen, so it has the same effect. This game is part of a big series called I think it's the Caravan series, and in the Caravan series, they're all games that are similar to this, where they've got these different game modes for scoring or regular mode, things like that. The original version of this game is called Star Soldier, which is actually on the old NES system, and it has a couple of the same weapons from that you find in this game as well. It's kind of cool. And recently there was a repro of a game called Rekka, I think, for the NES, which is actually part of this series as well. And here you see the lightning gun. You see that in its weaker form. When you get hit, your weapons start to power down, and eventually you'll die. So you don't necessarily die in one hit all the time. But whenever the screen gets pretty crazy like that, you can kind of see the importance of having the missiles, especially once your weapons aren't fully powered up. They can really save you. Here's what the 2-minute mode looks like. They call it the caravan stage, which of course is really the caravan stage. Some homebrew game that somebody made a few years ago that really just now started showing up. It's a Japanese game that someone made that plays exactly like this. It even has the music from the first stage in this game, but for normal mode. This guy right there makes an appearance in the original Star Soldier on NES as well. So once your time runs out, that's it. And here's some clips from me playing it on my actual PC engine and not an emulator. I think this is like the 5th stage, maybe, somewhere around there. Look at those missiles go. That is why you want missiles right there. And you don't want to get the green weapon when it's not powered up. This is a pretty cool little boss. Every time you hit them, they go up farther. You just gotta kill them both. It's really easy, but it's also pretty easy to make a stupid mistake. And this is kind of like Life Force, or Salamander. Oh, and I forgot to say, you can press select to change your speed. And this is the stage right after that. You're actually going backwards instead of forward. Wow, I flew right into that. So I guess it was more of just an overview than a review, but it's a pretty cool little game, and if you have a PC engine, I highly recommend it.